Ready?
Hi everyone. Hi folks. Welcome back to our spy game campaign, HEXCRAWL. We had a little break, but now we're back. And I'm very excited, even though I vaguely remember what happened last time. We'll see. We'll make it up, like we always do. Let's say hi to people. I want to say hi to the Noir Enigma. Hello, friend. How were your
Yay!
holidays?
Oh man, they were pretty boring. Really didn't do anything. But I'm very happy to be back. Wow, I could actually talk about some of the things that like I've been alluding to for like
Please.
the last couple of weeks. So it was just announced today that I will be GMing a game called Into the Sunset with just a fantastic cast. I've got Sam DeLev, I've got Brito, Persephoroth, and Brendan Lee Mulligan over on Roll Together. It is a 6-part series where we take characters from level 3 all the way to level 20, and then we sunset them. So I'm super duper excited about that.
That's so cool.
I know. I'm just like, oh, I can't believe this is real life.
Literally a bunch of my favorite people.
I'm very excited for when I can release their loved ones from the ransom that I'm holding. That's the only way I got. No,
Big
I
Sam
am
energy.
I know, right? I am the newest sponsored streamer for Blackcraft Cult. So check out my streams. I'm gonna have a promo code there. I've got an Urban Shadows game coming out pretty soon. Be on the lookout for that. And a bunch of other stuff. But, we'll talk about it later after I get done drinking my yum yum juice. So just pass it on over.
Hi, Susie.
Hi.
How you doing? How was your
I'm all right.
holidays?
My holidays were really nice. I went to Quebec for 2 weeks and spent time with my in-laws, which is always a good time. I was vastly overfed and well loved, and snowed, a lot of fucking snow.
You
And it
did
was
show me some
minus 22
pictures.
Celsius when I left, which is the coldest I think I've ever experienced. It was quite cold.
Oof. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. And then in perfect Susie fashion, we got home in the car park outside, nearly slipped and died on some ice.
Stacked it. Yeah.
Yep.
You got all the way back and then bang.
Yep. Yep. But I didn't die. I'm still alive and I didn't injure myself. And I'm here. I'm back home. And I'm excited to get into 2022, play some games, do some streams, write some games. Because I was working on something over Christmas, which I was very excited about.
Nice.
So yeah, that's been me really. It's just been nice and relaxed.
Super cool. This is the second time you'll hear from me to get that Red Dead RP server up and running, and I won't stop until you do. Because Ash was like, "Oh, it's on sale. I'm gonna buy it. You should buy it." So I did, and now we're playing Red Dead, and that's your whole shebang. So yeah, so to get that,
gotta get you in on the cowboy dollies.
Get that RP server up and running, and I will cowboy dolly it with you.
And then you can be a civilian. I can come and rob you for everything you're worth.
Fine with that. I played enough NPCs in my time, in MMOs and online games and stuff like this. So yeah, used to it by now. Pope, how was your holidays?
Not nearly as exciting as Cowboy Dollies.
We've only just started.
It has been a nice time. December was for just getting away from pretty much everything for a little while, and now it's good to be back. Things starting a little rough. 2022. Let's dial the harshness back. Otherwise, I am going to have to channel Sherlock into real life and wring someone's neck.
Okay.
But it's great to be here. It's great to have band back together, and for a change of pace, Sherlock's in peril. So it's going to be a great time.
Probably not for long, knowing how well you can punch.
No, everything's going to be fine. We're going to talk about cartoons.
I'm
You
down.
can always call your resident evacuation expert.
There's going to be calls made. Don't worry.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. And Lynn, how was your holidays?
My holiday was good. It was just a lot of rest and a lot of, I'll be 100% honest, was a lot of Final Fantasy 14 for the break.
Of course.
Not a lot of restraint on my part, so it was a lot of just get up and play for a while, which was nice. And you're starting off good, busy, a lot of art, including the usual problems. How do you get draw a crow in a dress? Those sort of problems.
Yeah, does it wear it like this? Does it wear it like this?
It's hard because the crows will tangle themselves easily, like in like their bodies are not made for dresses.
Good brief though. At least it's something different, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right then. Well, mine was a bit weird. I got the booster shot like 2 days before Christmas, and it hit me for a couple of days. So Christmas Eve, my father-in-law came around with Christmas dinner in little bags for us. So we had like Christmas dinner here, Christmas Eve, and then just chilled Christmas Day. So it was nice and chill. But then we managed to see everyone after that, which was pretty cool. We met up some friends for New Year's, which was very nice. So yeah, I had a couple of weeks off, nice and chill. Nice and relaxed. I've enjoyed the break, but I'm glad we're back playing these. So we're back both today and tomorrow. So today the spy game, and tomorrow we're back with After the Fire. There were some scenes that needed to be done. Don's got a couple of requests. Other people have got a couple of requests. So there's still lots of politics to be had in like the Tali camp. So we'll see what that's all about. And I have a very fussy cat next to me. Hello, cat. All right, well, that can all wait till tomorrow, because today we have to find out, I guess, what happens to Sherlock, but also to the whole gang. All right, let's kick it off, and then let's start the music. Let's recap. So I think we left Sherlock in an interview room in the police station been taken to. After talking to an MI5 agent. And then as she left the room, there was an uncomfortable amount of time before a whole bunch of other agents showed up.
Yeah, we had a very much a once upon a time in the West sort of situation, where there were 4 men and Sherlock in this tiny room, and they brought 4 too many. And I believe the last words were, "I'm just going to sit right here and wait." And putting his feet up on that table and just leaning back.
All right, well, I think we're going to dive straight into it. So there's a pause from the lead agent, who has a very characteristic, like, taking off of the, kind of Agent Smith taking off the shades moment, I guess.
Oh,
and
okay.
Gives you a laugh, and then a couple of the other agents step forward.
I would suggest you don't touch me. Kindly suggest you don't touch me.
Then come with us, he says.
Where are we going?
He just kind of knowingly, just shakes his head.
See, that's the thing. I've been very cooperative. And right now I've got a distinct impression one or two things is happening. Either MI5 has been embarrassed today, and somebody wants to put somebody in a matter of inconvenience, and I've been the guy who drew the straw. Or MI5 has been infiltrated by the people that I have been fighting, and you're errand boys. Either way, this is going to end very poorly if you try to extricate me from this room. So I suggest you go find your friend, sat down and talked with me earlier, have her actually get a hold of someone who's read my file, get an analyst down here, and we'll talk.
He sighs and then he says, we don't have time for this. And then he points to the very hesitant couple of agents that are beside you, and they do try to pull you up.
As soon as the first guy puts his hand on me, you like cartoons? I need you to describe precisely what they're wearing.
Okay. They are not in typical kind of, suits or even kind of working clothes, like a burglary outfit, something like that. They are in, like kind of dark slacks, but then with the one to your left, wearing a denim jacket, t-shirt underneath. They've got a pair of thick glasses on, orange frames.
Okay. I'm sitting down, I'm fairly reclined. This guy's come over, put his hand on my shoulder. Hand's gonna immediately reach up, grab the shirt collar, whack, is what is going to be attempted. At the same time, soon as that head comes off that table, I'm kicking the table.
Cool. All right. So roll me a melee attack. I think I get tongue drop as well.
20. Well, let's see here. Nat 20 to start off the day.
Oh! Fucking hell. All right. We're not mucking about.
So his head meets table for 13 damage.
Oof. All right. Give me some boys. 13.
Yep.
Right.
I'm going to spend a key for patient defense because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. And as everything goes cockeyed, just state, as I'm still in the chair, I'm a fan of the Tasmanian Devil. Always been a Warner Brothers fan. So I suggest you Elmer Fuds leave the room.
Oh, and you say that before kicking the table out?
No, that's after the table gets kicked out and guy's head, there's this burst of violence and then the calm and sitting back in the chair.
All right. And this is when all hell breaks loose. I'm going to do... So the two agents that are ahead of you, flanking the kind of main guy who is speaking to you, they come forward and they're going to attempt a couple of unarmed strikes.
All at disadvantage.
Patient defense, very nice. Let's try these. 13.
Nope.
All right. So there is this rush forward and this flurry of blows as you're just blocking and dodging and weaving out of the way as they're trying to crawl over this table, try to get hold of you. And then let's roll initiative now. I don't want them to just all of them go. Let's give it a whirl. And I'm going to do a few people separately.
Those are the stronger henchmen. Like for some reason, there's always like a really tough Russian guy.
Yeah.
We're doing Bond tropes. I'm gonna find Jaws eventually.
Yeah. Why can't I just... Oh, I can't rename them.
Watch out for the really, really big one or the really, really small one. So
Yeah.
And there's one that'll do a couple of flips, but ultimately they're pretty useless.
Yeah, the one that does like a demonstration of their martial arts before they fight. Like
They get
here's
shot.
how
They get
here's
shot
how I
always.
kick,
yeah.
and here's how I punch.
Oh, wait, they are
Fucking
basically
dude
running
that jumps in doing a spinning bird kick and then just done. Goodbye.
Yeah. All right, 5 against 1. I don't want to give them the first round. I'll give you another go, and then their 17's going to kick in, and then we're all going to have a go.
So I'm going to hit the smartwatch, which I know is always monitored by these folks. I've got a Hexplode-like situation. Please link up the Wi-Fi on this watch. Anything that is not this watch that is nearby, please, while all this fighting is going on, please make certain that it is no longer in a functional state. As we're going to find that same guy whose head met table, and as I'm finishing up that statement, oh kid, I'm sorry. As Thumb is going to try and meet Eye. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay.
They managed to dodge out of the way of that blow.
And I'll spin an R key for patient defense.
Okay.
Oh, I have an R attack because of my level. So we'll try that again. Nope.
Oh.
Roll 20, give us roll 20, take it away.
It does, yeah. Yeah. So that smartwatch message, I take it was like either to like the group, or it was to Ope specifically.
It is a specific chat with Ope and Athrena, because they're my tech people. They're the ones that know about the explosions. Also, if they start setting things off, I only want to incriminate so many people at once.
I mean, I'm pretty fucked already, so let's go. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
So you guys receive a like a voice recording message, and you hear Sherlock say that, as you can hear thwacking and thumping and like jostling in the background.
What did you say exactly again?
Please locate the Wi-Fi signal coming from this watch, and any other thing that's nearby. Make sure it's non-functional, as there's this large grunt sound, and followed by a slight cut off of "I'm so sorry."
You, but at the top of that, you said we have a kind of a hexplode situation.
Well, it's situation, yeah.
I'm just gonna send back. You do know there's a radius, right?
And the voice is just going to chime in. There's a radius, right? I didn't say how big the room was. I said cast fireball.
Shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'd like to fucking explode that fucking.
Meanwhile, Athrena starts digging through her first aid kit to look for anything that can pull out shrapnel, deal with burns. She's making sure there's bandages.
Oh, Athrena, I need you to roll initiative for me, please. $17. Good.
Who am I? Who is she? This isn't a Thrina.
New year, new you.
Do I have to roll for my hexplode or to locate and do the hexplode?
You're on the initiative order. You need to roll initiative.
Let's flurb and go, baby. Let's see. Come on. Let's do this. Yeet.
10's not bad.
Well, that's not bad.
10's not bad. Okay. Going first is a Thrina.
This has literally never happened to me. Okay.
I know. Take a moment.
Okay. What I will do is I will do the locate bit that Sherlock asked for to hone in on that signal. So
What I'm gonna yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll me infotech. DC is gonna be 10. 19. Nice. So yeah, I don't think you have too much difficulty finding Sherlock's phone. It's on the Hex network, plus you kind of know all his deets. So knowing a Thrina, she's probably logged everyone's like physical addresses and MAC addresses and stuff like for their specific devices, so she can locate them. Cool. All right. So you've got a fix, and you are able to get his location, which I'm gonna say is a police station in North London somewhere. Let's have a little quick look and see where we can be. Generally speaking, he's been like taken out into a police station that's like up near Archway, North London. So a little bit further out than like your kind of proper central London is, but only just.
Okay.
Proper mid
I will
North
immediately ping that across to Up, being like, here where he is. There you go. That's it. I'm done. I'm not blowing people up.
What was it?
Are you guys still split up, or did you actually get together in the end? Ope's still in the pub.
I think so. Or no, Ope's in a.
I'm in an
Airbnb,
Airbnb.
right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, shit.
Nick's caught up with a Thrina, I think.
We made it back to the underground station, right?
That's right. Yeah. Cool. All right. So, Athrina, you give Ope Sherlock's location so that you can now connect with his smartwatch. Next, the agents are going to have a go. So these 4 are both going to make 2 attacks at disadvantage. There's going to be 2 that are going to just try and hit you. So I'm going to do those. They're the ones that are kind of in front of you, left and right, because you've got a couple that are flanking you to the side. 11 and a 15. Nope. An 8 and a 16.
16 hits.
5 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
As you know, the one to the front right of you manages to catch you as you're trying to block from the left and just smacks you in the side, in the ribs. And then the ones that are either side of you are actually going to try and make some grapple checks. Are these also at disadvantage?
Yep, it's any form of attack.
It is a form of attack. Fair play. So this is going to be not a good stat for them. Cool. No proficiencies. There's a 10.
Nope.
There's an 8.
Nope.
I think you have to roll. You have to roll against, I think.
All right. I will note that for later then. So.
Well, with the grapple, you make it's an opposed check, right?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Nice.
Both.
Easy misses. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, they try and grab hold of you, and you're just like twisting arms and just hitting them out of the way. There's probably even a moment, one of those kind of funny moments in fight scenes where there's a grab and then you just break it, and they just do it again, and then you just break it again. And you're just like, I'm here all day. Like, then the main guy opposite pulls out a taser and fires a taser at you.
Disadvantage in a crowded room.
11
Doesn't hit.
is a miss.
I would.
So these
Does he
two
hit one of
prongs
his
go,
friends?
like, not with an 11, no. So with the professionals, so you know you duck just out the way, and there are these two prongs hit the kind of cork board behind you, and you can hear the fizz and the slight burning of the cork behind you as these two wires have come out from this like little kind of yellow gun-looking thing.
Okay.
That was all of their goes, and now Ope, it's up to you.
Yeah, what I need to roll.
So you would then, I think, need to find the devices that are around it as well. So.
Okay.
How did you want to go about that?
Well, Athrena just gave me the location of Sherlock's, so I can ping him. From there, I think it's just finding the signals around his signal. And just everything that's not him, we gonna press the red button, baby.
All right.
The look of disappointment on Susie's face literally feeds my soul.
Let's have a look at these things here.
You're safe. You're not near any of them, at least.
I mean, whatever happens, I was told to cast Fireball, which is honestly, Sherlock is finally speaking Oath's love language.
They have spent too much time together now. It's official.
Okay. Then, please make me an infotech check with a DC of 15.
Let me see. Do I have one of those little buddies up there? Should I use one of those little
You
buddies
have
up
a little
there?
buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of those little buddies because I don't want to let. I just got permission to do this, and I don't want to let my guy down. So here we go. Yeah, didn't need it, but that's okay.
23 is a great roll. And so you locate the other 5 signals that are in the immediate vicinity, and then you can locate another 2 or 3 signals that are just outside of that very confined space.
I would like to blow them the fuck up for 800, Alex.
Let's check out Explode again. Okay, so it's a rootkit, it's an action. So you target a hex device that you can connect to and know the digital location of. You make a modify action with a base DC of 10. On a success, you remotely detonate the device, inflicting damage based on the size of the device. Okay. So you're going to pop each of these in turn, basically. So you've got next round to do that. Sherlock, you're up on the offensive.
All right. This is when we're going to try and take command of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to necessarily hit anyone. I'm trying to position, like, if anything, I'm going to try and shove one of them into the wires.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are still electrified.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just throw them into the wires and try and get everyone on one side of the room. So when things go off, I'm only having to move in one direction instead of 20. So
Yeah,
it's very much, I'm just trying to shove one guy.
Okay.
So unarmed strike, or would you like an acrobatics for that?
I like acrobatics. Yeah, let's do it.
22.
And I'm going to roll against just because I like it. I think it's fun. 5.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shove them out of the way, and then I'm just going to drop down
Yeah, so imagine like in a 3x3, not feet, but like, squares.
Yeah.
Right. If you're on the, let me just take you to my silly token page. If you're down here, where would you want to position yourself to? You're in the middle, back up against the wall, and then the door is on the top right-hand corner from you.
Essentially, I want to be right here.
Cool. Yeah, no problem.
Going to spend that last key for patient defense because I know what's coming.
Sure thing.
And it's not going to be going fully prone, but it's going to immediately just like go into a squat. The classic Indiana Jones hands on hat and bracing for whatever is about to happen.
All right. With that 22 and against the 5, the original guy that was gonna try and get you up, try and grapple you. I want you to roll 1d6 plus your dex in damage, in electrical damage.
Okay.
As you wrap the poor guy in the wires and he gets fried.
He takes 5.
Okay. And he needs to make a DC 10 Connie save or suffer the paralyzed condition until the end of his next turn. Constitution save. 20. Okay. No, he just fizzles a bit and feels sad about it. Okay, cool. And now you are at the other side of the main agent here, and you've got the door on your other side. The door on your other side has not been locked. It is even ever so slightly ajar as they've just walked in. So you're free to, charge out of it when you get the next opportunity.
Yeah, next opportunity, it's going to be very much as I have a feeling about what's going to happen. It's just going to be roll through door, close door.
Thrina, you want to make
and
anything
just
explode?
hold it close.
You don't want to make anything explode?
No, but
You want to do anything else? Do you and Nyx want to do anything else?
I will tell Nyx where Sherlock is, because if he's calling for a hexplode, it means things are probably not going very well. Therefore, he probably needs some backup.
She'll get up from the couch. I think at this point she was just recovering, just like having a drink with like ice pack. But she'll get up now. It's just, I'm gonna take the Hell Kitty.
Don't scratch it.
Can't promise that. She'll just take it and go. I'll take care of it.
All right.
That's all I do.
No problem. And then the Hive Agents act. 3 are going to be able to crowd around you, including the main agent, towards the front. And so the 2 agents that are 2 kind of, goons, are again going to make some grappling checks to try and grab hold of you before you leave. These will disadvantage. 17.
Okay.
And a 12. Acrobatics
12.
or athletics on your part.
We'll do acrobatics, net 20.
Oh!
13. So, skin of teeth.
Nice. Ash, who do you want the inspiration die to go to for the sub? Let us know. Thank you. Love you. And again, in an escalation, the main agent is going to whip out a knife.
Okay.
The crackles. And is going to give it a couple of strikes. 10
Disadvantage.
and a 12.
Nope.
Missing both times. This knife, as it swipes at you, as it kind of misses your face by a matter of an inch or two, it smells a little, a crackle and like an ozone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that can act. Ope. Whose phone or device do you want to? Actually, I need to be clearer. There are. There are more than just 5 devices and Sherlocks in this room, in that there are agents here who have a couple of different devices. So it might be smart devices in some way.
I'm
it
looking
might be
for a
other
tablet
accessories
or a
anything.
laptop.
Sure. There'll definitely be one of them with like a tablet. Probably some crazy tablet that you can roll up now or something.
Yep.
Something flexible that they can work with.
That's what I'm going for. I want the biggest boom I can get for the dollar.
Okay. I'm going to roll a d5 because I can. That was a 54. That was a d54. 2. Okay. 1, 2. All right. You got the middle one randomly. Nice. Okay. You might be sorry though. Okay, so with Hexplode, this is a modify action, no problem. So you use your infotech proficiency if you have it. There's a base DC of 10.
You've got to be shitting me right in the balls.
It is.
I get a. Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go on. You get a +7. Yeah.
I rolled a nat 1.
This isn't because you don't lack the expertise. You know, I never like people to fail because of some fluky crapness, right? This actually speaks to their expertise, like the enemy expertise and what they're able to do. So you go in, you're about to, crunch that little kind of secret backdoor command that you have in through their system. One, you are stopped by a firewall. So there is something kind of intrusion prevention going on their devices. These aren't idiots. They're not easy devices to hack. And secondly, Sherlock, as you're just for a second waiting there, I think there is a couple of seconds where everyone just kind of stops and looks around and wonders why the fuck are you cowering? Like, what is going on? They're kind of braced for something.
Hey, can I? Oh no, never mind. It doesn't. It's for fucking. God damn it. Okay, never mind. That doesn't work for this.
No, you know what? I'm going to retcon it slightly. I want you to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Save DC is 15. Okay, so you didn't need the reroll because there is a certain amount of... So there is an intrusion prevention system at work here, like that firewall, and you recognize it as having seen it within some UK government like databases or IT equipment. So I wanted to give you that clue that it is some government software or has been used by the British government. This brand of firewall.
Okay. So now I know. So I'm just gonna on the voicemail just go, "Hey, just ran into a firewall. That boom is still incoming. My bad."
And Sherlock, you notice that as you have a little quick, you can glance around the room quickly, that the agent in the center has that kind of, but behind their glasses, that slightly distant kind of view where they're not really focused on what's happening in the room. They are having a look, like flicking around something else.
As soon as I see him distracted, please say hello to the U.S. government, as I'm going to try and roll out of the room.
Just like disengage and roll.
Yeah, just bye.
All right. So you roll into this corridor, and then you've got the I can't remember her name, but you've got the agent who was with you originally, who is on the phone quite loudly and angrily, like what basically, kind of what's going on? Who's gone over my head with this?
As soon as I hear that conversation, as I get up from the roll and I'm pulling the door shut, those aren't your guys. And just holding it closed.
But she holds out a hand, and she's about to say something, but she's like still on the phone. And then you can hear from the desk sergeant that's up at the end of the corridor. You can see, and it's behind like a standing desk. There's a couple of police officers actually bringing someone into custody right now, and they're booking somebody in. And there's another officer just walking past, and they all kind of turn to you like, "Oh shit!" Like someone's free, basically. I'm going to roll initiative for them, see if they rush you in time. Police officer.
Oh, this is going to get Keystone Cops real quick.
Oh, there we go. 18. Oh, they're hot on it. Fucking hell. Okay. So they will immediately. There's one officer then that tries to make an arrest. That's literally an ability they have. Okay. This is going to be another grapple check, basically.
Okay. I still have patient defense up, so.
Oh, okay. 16.
Ooh.
He gets me.
Oh, okay. If they are successful, you are handcuffed. So they go in for an arrest. So they cuff your hands.
Oh no, they made me more dangerous. That's great.
Bad for. Oh no, that was a.
All right, so your hands are restrained behind your back. As you
as he goes, oh, sweetheart, not so rough in the first date.
All right, so the other two are still trying to book this person in. So I guess one of them is like just restraining them. The other officer comes and approaches the two of you just to form a little bit of backup. Athrena, anything you want to do? I want to make you all aware of what's happening. You can hear through the smartphone, or you can, maybe you fucking hack the cameras. I don't know, whatever. But I want you to be aware of what's going on. Anything you want to do? The IT assistance you can provide.
I think I don't think there's anything she's gonna actively do right now, but she's just gonna be like, I'm on standby if you need anything. If you need, any backup called anywhere, I will put in a bomb threat, like I will, I'll make up a fake crime to get actual police there. Whatever you need, just give me a ping. Or yell.
All right.
So that's basically to everyone. Like, anybody, I'm on backup for everybody. Little boo-boo, I got you. Need a crime, I got you.
All right. Hive Agents, as they pour out of the room. Where's my sheet? There we go.
So I'm guessing, I'm right here.
Yeah. So a couple of them pour out. You've got police officers doing their thing. And so pouring out, they, say to the officers, we've got this, we're moving him anyway.
They're not cops, and they're not with her. You just let plainclothes agents in here with poor IDs. I thought you guys were where policing started, or was that the French? I can't remember which one of you was the more competent ones.
one of the agents that is now taking a hold of you. Well, one of the other agents. Now that a couple of them are taking hold of you from the police officer. The police officers basically tell you to stay quiet, and they give the nod to the other the agents that are here. You presuming that they've seen ID and they've seen stuff, and they're used to dealing with mouthy people, and so
I am going to
they're
try
kind of like going
and
about their
pull.
business.
I'm going to try and pull the taser off of the officer's duty belt,
Okay.
and then immediately deploy it on the cop in the genitals.
Okay, this is gonna be a disadvantage because you've
I'll spend one of the advantages I've got.
Okay.
So it's just a straight roll.
all right.
So acrobatics check.
Yeah.
19.
This poor police officer does not have a very high athletics or acrobatics. A 12.
Yeah, no, I'm going to press that little button right up against him. Do I need to make an attack roll, or does it just...
Yeah,
does the magic happen?
No, make me a ranged attack roll.
Okay.
It's within
So-
melee. This will be a disadvantage.
I'll use the other advantage I've got.
Alright.
So I'm not necessarily proficient with tasers, so I'm guessing I'm just rolling dex.
I think it's a simple ranged weapon, so
Okay, well, if it's
Pretty much
simple, it's
are.
the same as unarmed. So, 15 either way.
nice. Let me just take that advantage off. 15 hits.
Okay.
Do the con.
So 1d6 plus my dex.
Yeah.
Oops.
Nope.
Okay, what's going on there?
Forward slasher.
All right. I'm going to enter this wrong as many times as possible because it's the new year.
That's fair.
There we go. So 6 electricity right to the genitals.
Okay. And they don't. They pass their con save, so they aren't paralyzed. They, fucking hurts, but they are still kind of with it. We have another officer as well, don't we? Just to the side. All right, so I'm going to give the agents some attacks. It's basically they're trying to put you down at this point.
Okay.
As you've basically look kind of like you're resisting arrest, but they're going to just try and shut you up. They'll have advantage as you're restrained.
Yes.
22
That'll hit.
for 4 bludgeoning damage.
Still up.
A crit for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Still up.
That was the first, and there are 4 more on the way. 11, a 24.
11 misses. 24 hits.
So that's 5
Still up.
damage for the 24. I'm done. This is the 4. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th attack, 3 bludgeoning damage, and the 6th attack, a 17.
I'm now finally down.
All right.
Oh shit.
It took them all pummeling me after having to deal with a special agent and everything and not having time to heal. So,
Yeah, it's good on you.
not having time to heal, no recovery of key points. It was just straight up.
Hmm.
So, I can be proud that it took that many.
It was a good show. Yeah. But you now black out.
Got the
Oh.
first time.
What do you want to do?
So, yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna do what Daddy do, baby. But I want to find the one closest to Sherlock because I feel like I'm gonna, bring the thunder to him. So this is what I. No, I'm not gonna try and pitch that. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow stuff up. It's my nature.
Okay. What were you gonna pitch?
Well, because now I know that these guys are like affiliated. As a ranger, I have improvised explosive devices, and I was gonna see if I could see whose Wi-Fi is closest to a part of the infrastructure that would do the most damage.
Yeah.
It's like I could blow up the guy closest to him, but that guy happens to be next to what I know is a gas line.
Make me a mechanics check. DC is going to be 15 to find that perfect, point.
Why is Roll20 doing this to me today? I don't understand.
You don't quite.
You got the short straw.
You don't quite find that gas line that you wanted to really, really do some damage. But you do know that if you hit any one of these 3 agents that have just walked out the door now, this supporting wall, it's going to be a bad time.
Then let's give them a bad time, baby. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's an infotech roll, right?
Yep.
1 second. Roll20. Hey, how's it going? It's your boy. If you fuck me one more time, I am going to beat up Brutal Dan.
You've got a little friend in your frame now. Everyone got a friend.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, then I'm gonna use my little buddy. And I didn't need to. I got a 16.
The intrusion prevention system that you recognize is on this device as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're an organized bunch. So I need you to make that DC 15 intelligence saving throw, please. That you can re-roll. So with the advantage there, if you want to take the 17.
I'll take the 17.
So, it's...
God damn it, I'm Susie now!
There's a reason she isn't rolling or doing much today. She's taking a day off from Roll20's 8.
She's just keeping all the luck for tomorrow.
There is no luck. There is only Roll20.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a point at which it probably thinks, or the agents think that their firewall's got the the better of you, but then you get the better of it, and you just want to make one of these things explode.
Yeah, I'm taking out that wall and giving them a bad time, and I'm just gonna go, Sherlock, here comes the thunder. Sherlock? I'm gonna take that as a go.
Roll me 2d6 for your fire damage. 10 is good, and 10. Well, I mean, for the sake of all of you, I guess, you and your perception of it, Ope, you lose connection with the device.
Boom. I hope that helped. I'm just gonna keep blowing stuff up till you tell me to stop.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm gonna dispense with the intelligence saving throws, but make me.
They hurt my friend. I hurt their business and their people and their folks.
Make me 4
Mhm.
infotech checks at DC 15. We'll shorten this. We'll shorten this a little bit. We'll see how many you manage to get off in the time.
I got 3.
3. Okay. They're good. All right. Do you folks? Well, so Nix, right? Nix, you're on the bike heading to that police station. Are the rest of you, the 2 of you, going to leave her on her own, the little rescue op? Do you want to group up? Do you want to do stuff remotely?
Does Sherlock's smartwatch track his biometrics? So
It's
do I
what-
get a little...
It is. I will put it this way: the stats that we got is just smartwatch. So I will put Sherlock's smartwatch capabilities in Athrina's hands. You tell me what he's got, because he is not tech savvy.
Okay, what if it's like a Fitbit, a Hexbit?
Hexfit.
And I can see Hexfit, and I see like a plummet in his stats, which coincides with him having a little nap.
Yeah.
And Athrina's like, fuck, she grabs her go bag and she's just gonna leg it to this place as fast as she can.
And Ope, do you want to join the party?
Oh yeah. But I mean, first I'm going to. I need to find a van, and How long does it take to install the remote control thingamajig?
About an hour, if I remember correctly.
It's gonna be like around an
A
hour.
while.
Yeah, like
All
half
right,
hour, an
then,
hour,
yeah.
kind of thing.
I'm just gonna steal a car, or preferably a van, and we're gonna make our way there.
Plenty
Look,
of
old habits die
plenty of
hard.
vans around. Plenty of vans around where you need to be.
There are so many Ford Transits. You've got your pick.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, what am I stealing a van for? I'm gonna call it a favor. Hey, bros, I need a
Oh
ride.
boy.
Bring
You're
me a
going to
van.
get. If you do that, you're going to get a marina.
No. He'll get a transit van.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Just like, hey, boys. Hey, boys.
So you, okay.
I love this relationship with these fucking gangsters. They want to kill him so bad, but they still help him.
You got money.
You're their least favorite nephew. Like all of them.
Yeah. Okay. I think how this goes down is like this short wheelbase like transit shows up. This just like man with a van, and this like young guy. He's probably not got to be any older than like 17, having probably just passed his test and started working for the family. Pulls up, and just is like, Freddie told me to meet you here. You want a van, right?
Yeah. I need this for reasons. Good on you, kid. Here's $20. Go get lunch on me.
I can't. What am I gonna do with this?
Oh, right. Pounds. Fucking, I think I have some of those. Yeah, here's. That's 20 pounds a lot? Here, just take it. So
Just keep it, right, and get yourself a fry up, right? Get yourself a fry up in the morning or something, whatever. And he kind of, like puts hands in his little jacket pockets, and he like trundles off down the street towards the nearest tube stop. And you've got yourself a white van.
love that kid. All right, so
It's right wheel drive.
what?
You get into the front passenger seat, and there is no steering wheel or accelerator. They're on the other side.
God damn it, fucking weird UK bullshit. All right, here we go. Just scoots on over to the other side. What the fuck? It's not miles per hour. Fuck it, whatever.
It
Here we
is
go.
miles per hour. Welcome to
Oh.
Britain, the most confusing place in the world.
I thought you fucks used the metric system.
Later on, I will find and I will show you the meme of the flowchart of how we do measurements. Are you measuring length? Is it a person? All this shit. It's bizarre. Anyway.
This doesn't make any goddamn sense. All right, here we go.
And it's a manual.
Oh, okay, I can drive a manual.
Okay. the gear stick is on your left. I presume the accelerators and the brakes and everything are the same.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this long skinny pedal make it go.
Yeah.
The wide pedal make it go stop, and this is the clutch.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Um,
I'm not gonna be hazardous on the road at all.
driving in central London too. I really just for the lols want you to roll me a your like car or van or whatever is handling thing at disadvantage. I just for the lols.
Hell yeah. Here we go. I'm down for this. Let's see. I just have. Okay, so that just is the proficiency.
Right,
What do we?
yeah.
We'll roll it like a mechanics check, I guess.
No, this is going to be sure. 20.
no,
Fuck
I'll
it.
roll.
All right, 21. Okay, yeah.
Knows what he's doing. I watch nothing but Fast and Furious. I ain't got friends. I don't got friends. I got family. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
And
Also,
you're
he's
saying
still
this to
wanted by
yourself.
the law.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all watching by the law.
Yeah, and that's the point actually. And as you're saying this to yourself, as you get further towards central London, there are just blue flashing lights everywhere as a major, incident has been like declared or something, and there's just police everywhere. You manage to take some back routes.
I think it's time Papa Rose in disguise check.
You've got you've left on the dash is an old pocket A to Z. Which is like a little book, like manual map of London from like 5 years ago or something. But it's safer than getting onto your Hex device and checking out the Maps app. So you're on using this fucking A to Z like on the wheel as you're driving, trying to find this thing. Actually doing a pretty pro job of it. I'd say like picking up Athrena and then meeting Nyx as you show up on your bike. To this police station. There's a point, Athrena, pretty early on at which the smartwatch, its connection gets cut. So it's either been turned off or it's been hacked or something's happened to it. So Sherlock's devices are not traceable. But did you want to, bearing in mind that you kind of, as you got a fix on Sherlock's device, it was Ope that got a kind of a connection to the other devices that were in like the area, but did you want to try and connect to them? Did you want to try and keep like a location data thing on them or something?
Yeah, if there's any devices that didn't explode around Sherlock, I would like to see if I can get into it, and if not, like get a track on it, even go a step further and try and like access the microphone so I can hear what's going on. So if they have Sherlock, I can, and they're talking about it, then I can be like, all right, here's the search, use them as like a wiretap.
Roll me a DC 15 infotech check.
15. Okay. I've got a little dude. Let's use a little dude. 12. No, 18. Didn't need it. I can read numbers.
There is one remaining device, and it's not for lack of ability. It's not that you find one device. There is one remaining device.
Cool.
I'm thorough.
Yep.
And as you're in the passenger seat, and you can just see just behind you through a little window in the van that you still got like there's still like builders like tools and like pile of bricks and a couple of bags of cement in the back or something. As you're driving through London, the actual location doesn't seem to have gone far. If you wanted to get into it, though, we can absolutely do that.
Yeah,
So,
let's do it.
Yes.
If you roll for me an access, I think it's access, bypass, same thing. So this is going to be DC 10, I think, is the base.
All right, let's give it a freaking whirl. I'm just gonna roll infotext. It's just the same modifier. 15.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw. DC 15.
21.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, she's doing it.
Yeah. So an intrusion prevention system runs its program as you're trying to get into the device, and you manage to skirt around it and avoid its ability to block you out. And so if you want, you're able to access the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear a crackling and distant sirens.
Okay. And from the location, it's not far from where it was originally, right?
It's not at all. In fact, it hasn't moved from the actual location of the police station itself.
Okay. So yeah, I will feed back to Up. Like, it has not moved far from what I can tell. Can't really hear much right now, but I will be continually monitoring. I got my big cans on, and I'm like listening just to see if there's anything I can hear. Is there a way to potentially even get into its camera?
Yeah. Make me a modify roll.
Ooh, okay.
So another roll with your basically your infotech. abilities.
22.
22 is good. Make me that intelligence saving throw, though.
Oh yeah, saving throw.
Because you haven't yet disabled that.
16.
16's good. You managed to just get to that camera access and keep it before the intrusion prevention system actually works. And so you unfortunately only get like a black screen. So this is
Okay.
in someone's pocket or something like that.
Yeah.
Just for now. Roll me a perception check for your for your hearing and the camera.
18. Oh shit, let's go.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
you can ask
no.
me 3
You
questions.
took my fucking luck.
Right. She's been waiting. Okay.
Like-
New year, new luck.
Yeah. Okay, you can ask me 3 questions, and I will
3
phrase them like a bit of the scene, like what you see or what you hear.
Okay. So I heard crackling and sirens. Are there any like signs of life I can hear? Like even just low level like groans of agony of people dying or breathing if it's in someone's pocket, you know, if it's like in a chest pocket. Do I hear their breathing?
Yeah, you do, and you can hear the distant muffled cries of people trying to organize a rescue. So you can hear people asking if, you know, so and so got out, like get to the fire assembly point, like all that stuff, get prisoners out of custody, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And the sirens are getting
yeah.
closer.
Because this was in an active working police station that this happened. Oh yes, I remember now. Cool. What else would be useful? Welcoming input from anyone else that has anything that could be useful.
That there are sounds that are very particular to a disaster area that are pertinent to know. Aside from sounds of crackling, is there something that sounds like a gas leak? Is there something that sounds like structural damage aside from, like, what kind of crackling? Because there's many kinds. There's electrical crackling, there's, you know, the crackling of wood. the burning of wood and that distinctive popping sound. These are all different, wonderful noises.
All right. So the kind of the way this is answered, actually, as you're thinking, okay, well, what it specifically is going on, maybe with the police station, is the device is pulled out of the pocket, and the front, the camera that faces out, not faces the face, is pointing at an angle towards the ground, and you see a tarmacked ground, but you see that characteristic orange glow of fire being reflected off of its surface. And so that crackle is the sound of a building going up in flames.
Cool. All right, one more question.
I'm just curious to see who immediately looks at me like, this is your fault.
Oh, don't you worry. Athrena's already giving you the stinkiest stink eye from the passenger seat.
There's a lot going on, so could be good for us.
Okay, other thing, if it's like tarmac and they're outside and you see the fire, how many sort of folks are around at that point? Like, if they called in, like, is backup on its way? The emergency services, have they arrived on the scene? Like, how many people am I gonna be dealing with when we pull up?
So, as you're watching this, as you're kind of taking in the scene and taking in what sounds you can hear, you then hear, and you get a kind of really awkward, like, turned on its side kind of shot of a couple of fire engines turning up. And so you could count the fact that there would probably be about 8 officers, 8 firefighters here.
Okay.
And then you can hear probably another 4 or 5 distinct voices.
Okay. Are there any of these people, like, obviously not coppers, or like they're not like they might stand out a little bit, like agents?
Not from around the scene that you're kind of hearing, but and I'll give you this cheeky fourth one. You hear someone distinctly talking into the device, which you think by now is a phone, a smartphone. And they're saying, I still have him, but there was something happened in the station. I need some help. I need to avoid these firefighters as well. And then you hear a second voice come through. You can like patch into the call, and you could even flip the camera to the front-facing camera to see the call between them. And there's a pause. You don't hear the second voice first of all, but then you hear that kind of hushed, like, Wraith, are you there? And then the receiving, like the person on the other end, who you manage to get a video of as you're watching this call happen, is the image of this man with receding brown hair, stern expression, and a kind of you can tell already even from the face and the neckline, of a built physique. And he says,
"This guy looks like he sucks. I'm not sorry for anything I did."
And he just says, "Take care of it. Any means."
All right. Okay, so once that call's wrapped up, Athrina's gonna grab a quick screeny of this guy's face. And she's logged everything. She tells Ope, fucking pedal to the metal, bud, we gotta go. Also, and she's gonna patch through to Nyx, being like, if you get there before us, there's gonna be someone who is trying to be avoiding any officers on fire people. Fighters. Good job, brain.
I know, same.
Fire people. That's what they're called now. They have Sherlock.
Can you pinpoint me to his can you get a closer tag on his phone?
Roughly, and then she'll, give through the chords.
All right.
Lord.
Well,
Love it.
So I'm using my tech.
prepare to pick him up if we need to.
Yep.
Could get messier than it already
is. It
is.
is. Yeah, the area is hot in many different ways. Just be careful.
Always. Just for if we're gonna go into something, I know I got out a little bit ahead of Sherlock. Did I get opportunity to like rest for a little bit?
Yeah.
We're still going on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. All right. Good. I'm gonna stay on the motorcycle. I'm gonna ride right to the wherever like Athrina pinpoints it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not careful time. If we don't do anything right now, we could not find Sherlock again.
So as you approach the police station, you see that there are 2 hastily parked fire engines outside, and they're already tackling a blaze. The police station itself is on fire, and you can see through many windows there. It's quite a conflagration. So that's Ope's done his work for sure. How do you like to approach things?
You want, since there's chaos, Shark was inside the place. All right, I'm just gonna use the confusion to like get as close as I can, probably opposite side of the building, and then just try and use the chaos to kind of sneak in there.
Sure thing. All right, make me a stealth check.
There you are. 31.
Oh. That's your first roll of the year as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's first roll of the year.
It's just handing out some nat 20s for the...
So I'm the only one getting fucked. Good to know.
It's your turn, I'm afraid, yeah.
Yeah, so she's just like using the smoke to kind of like be able to like hide and like just get through places.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And what's the now that you're, in the area, what's your kind of like other main course of action? Looking for Sherlock. Looking for the guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know what I'm looking out for. Like he hasn't had a chance to change, so he's the same clothes that we left him with. So looking for
absolutely
someone down, some people like also that aren't supposed to be here either. So like,
make me a perception check.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Come on. That's 16.
16 is just what you needed. And so you, just as they are ducking out of the kind of front kind of courtyard bit, trying to duck down like a side street, you see an agent, somebody with Sherlock, dragging them into the alleyway.
Got eyes on him. Getting apprehended. This alley, like she'll give the address of like where, or on the not the but like the side of the building. Like
yeah.
Gonna take care of it.
Is it safe to pursue?
Might have to.
Okay. Well, we'll get back up if you need us.
Oh, just get ready. Get ready to make a speedy exit.
Mm-hmm. Thrina just tightens her seatbelt a little bit.
All right. What do you guys like to do?
It's dragging him, so it's not going terribly fast.
He is not going very fast.
I'm
no.
gonna try and what I want to do is I want to try and just sneak up on and just like, it's not really time to like fuck around, so just like I'm just going to like take out the baton and just like, this guy needs to go down.
The baton comes out again. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking murder baton.
We need to like, Sherlock's unconscious. We need to get out. This is.
How far ahead of us are they again?
You can pull up. I want you guys to pull up now, really, kind of time. So
Okay.
you can pull up wherever you like.
I'd like to get eyes in the sky with boom buzzer to kind of give some aerial support if things need to get
just with one
loud.
arm out the window, just as it like unclicks and just whoop, off you go, driving around. Now with Thrina with the A to Z sat in. Okay, that's awesome. All right, you got boom buzzed up in the air. What would you like to do with it?
Right now I'm setting it to tail Nyx.
Mhm.
And you know, if things get heated, I'm just gonna let Nyx know, like, evacuate, because I'm dropping some heat.
All right.
Oh, and also if I see this guy getting ready to hop in a vehicle, we're melting another engine block. So like I'll hold that action.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I remember that. I got that.
Yes.
So over to Nyx then.
All right. You know, it's gonna be the cool thing. Like when she takes out, like she has like a harness where she keeps like her gun and stuff like in the back. So she like reaches behind her, and just takes out a pistol and the baton. Like she's gonna kind of like quickly kind of like sneak, try and tail this guy without making any noise. Like she just wants to just like not give him a chance to even know that she's there, and just get this guy.
No problem. Roll me another stealth check.
All right. 20.
Oh, that is a meaty check. All right. With a 26, you can get into pretty much any kind of advantageous position that you want. So you managed to, I would say, make it down the alley that the agent was pulling Sherlock through, and he is just trying his hardest and his quickest to make it down there. And he's like he's being clever about it, like ducking behind like big rubbish bins and stuff to try and avoid getting picked up by any of the firefighters and folks in the courtyard who are being slowly being evacuated and tended to. Now some ambulances are showing up. But so yeah, he's just slowly making his way down this alleyway. How would you like to approach it?
Once I get close enough, she's going to be as quiet as she can, but within like sprinting range. She's gonna like tear at it, and we'll make this cool. It's an alleyway. She's going to slight wall run and then just kind of like use that momentum to jump off and just like hit him with the baton, like use the full force of jumping off.
All right. Make me an attack.
All right. Normal conditions.
Yeah. Oh no, you've got surprise on him, so
Yeah,
roll with advantage.
Hell yeah, let's get this. 24.
It's a hit.
All right, let's see. Oh boy. 28.
Okay. And well, the electric baton, they've got to roll DC 10 Constitution saving throw quickly. Oh, it's normal, but 14 is good. All right, so with one swipe and his thwack across their face, he like gets thrown into the wall itself as you almost like kind of Trinity jump off of it, off to the side. But he turns and then will pull out that electrified knife and make a couple of attacks.
Oh, I got I can do that secondary attack with the pistol.
Oh yeah.
So he takes it out, and I'm just gonna like line up a shot and just take a shot at him.
All right.
28.
28 hits.
All right. So just 8 points.
And 8 points is enough as you fire a couple of shots into his chest, I guess, straight up. And he falls to the floor, bleeding out, and Sherlock is off to the side, still unconscious in the alleyway.
All right. Shield on the phone. We're gonna need that pickup right away. Taken care of.
On my way.
Do we want another
good shot?
Thanks. Do we want another interrogation target? Or do we had enough?
I think Sherlock would like the exercise once we get him up.
Well, I'm pretty sure he wants another round with this one, so all right. She'll put away the gun.
Athrena climbs over the seat to get into the back of the truck to make some space for the several bodies we're picking up from this fucking police station.
Just two? It's just two that we can see.
Two now.
Oh, you can see on your cameras with Boom Buzzer.
Who was it?
That they there are some confused points towards the alleyway.
Okay. So, I should be able to navigate this pretty well, I'm thinking.
Sure.
I got a nice overhead view, so I'm just hauling ass over the Knicks.
What I'm going to say is like there's another end of the alleyway that you can then meet up at, I think.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'm heading straight there, and I'm just gonna be like, "Your Uber."
Oh, reverse down it, and then like when we get there, like throw open the back.
Yeah,
of the
throw
doors.
to the engines. We'll gingerly bring in Sherlock, and then just like throw this other guy.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, he's bleeding all over the interior. Good thing I'm not particularly attached to this. I don't like that you rolled that 20.
All right.
Was that his death saves?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, he's back up.
So, what are your exact actions as you throw everyone into the back of the van?
I'm guessing I'm helping Nick, so I just kind of hop out. We're gonna gingerly place Sherlock in, and then I'm just kind of like
just garbage throw
No.
just airport luggage tossing this guy. Just fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
So Athrena has gone into triage mode. This guy is clearly bleeding from several places where Nyx has done a job on him. So Athrena is trying to save this guy's life.
Before we do, can I have picked up that knife the second like I dropped him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the electric knife. It's cool.
It does. So it's a knife, but it does an extra 1d6 electric damage.
It's good shit. Good.
Well, actually, I would like to do one more thing before we haul this guy in, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And Ope would have done this because last time we didn't do this, he got fucked because of it.
Yes.
I am looting this dude before we throw him in my car.
Okay. So on him is a like a spent taser that needs reloading.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like a smartphone.
Okay.
And okay, roll me.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
You know.
Roll me perception.
It was
Can we say that Nix is helping me with this for advantage?
Sure.
To yourself, Sam.
Oh,
oh boy. Okay.
why did I roll? Fucking roll 20. What? Me?
I mean,
I'm
that's
finding-
14.
You know, it's not good enough. Me and Brutal Dan, we throwing hands. All right. I'm finding them. Amber Cook, your number's up. I'm going in on roll 20.
This is the start of the beef. You heard it here first, folks.
Just watch out. Make sure it's not
This is
going to
where
be
it
like one from now
originated.
on.
You are patting this guy down,
Beef.
looking for every little hidden pocket in a jacket or anything. And you think you've come up empty, so you pull back, and then you see that he's got his eyes half open, and then there's that like little camera shot of just his hand having like pulled like away from his back, and he's got one of these little hunter seeker drones in his hand, and the lights
You gotta
are
be
flipping
Get him.
on.
Oh, can I react by any chance?
People.
End his goddamn life.
Not just yet.
Oh no! If I get blown in the face again, we're gonna have a conversation. We're
not gonna do it to you.
I almost want you to.
All right. I'm gonna roll a
Sam, before you
D3.
start, I just have one question from
Yeah.
one agent to another.
Yeah.
Is he trying to get away, or is he trying to fulfill his mission? Because those are different targets.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna set up a bad precedent. We're not gonna leave anybody alive.
No,
I am
actually,
an
you know
honest
what?
man.
You know what? What you're saying makes a lot of sense. This can only be either Ope or Sherlock.
Let's fucking
Oh
go.
God.
Give me
Oh my God.
One is an Ope,
excuse
two
to
is
get my
a
robot
Sherlock.
eye.
Two
I
is
want my robot
Sherlock.
Oh no.
I am an honest man.
All right, so as you're incapacitated in the front seat, having rolled over, been put into the passenger seat, the three of you in the back see that this little drone starts buzzing up, and then it basically kind of turns as a little kind of scan of people, and then through the little window that I can't believe I already established in the scene. What a genius. It turns and it shoots through this little plastic window, just crunches, it breaks, flies open, and it dives into Sherlock's head.
I'm just imagining that Athrena has been like looking in on Sherlock because he's just been put in there. And as she turns, she sees the drone come and just feels the splatter on her face through the
This
window.
is a different day,
Trauma.
right? This is a different day, right?
Might I pitch one
Oh, yeah,
thing? I just want to see if thinking. I'm trying everything I can. Technically, Boom Buzzer is primed to defend right now.
Oh,
It was waiting.
Violence.
Yeah, you
it
have a
was-
held action. Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was waiting to defend if anything started popping off.
Okay. So Boom Buzzer's
Bro.
gonna drop the phosphorus.
Oh my god!
On the drone? Yeah.
on the van.
Before it
No,
gets...
I thought it flew up and then it. Oh shit!
No, it's literally all like
Bro.
in the van. You're in the back of the van, and then it kind of flies up within the space, and then flies through that little like window. There's a small
Damn.
window in between the actual cabin and the back.
Mm,
Oh, that little...
damn, it can't do anything, man. Because okay. I tried. I tried to save you. I wanted to have sweet drone on drone action, but
Yeah, unfortunately, it's got full cover at the moment.
oh yeah, it does.
Pope,
Sorry.
what's your maximum hit points?
Oh, shit.
Max hit points. Give me a sec.
Oh, no.
Sherlock's a beefy boy. Beefy boy. And his maximum hit points is 60.
Last time this thing did like 50 something damage to my face.
Fucking
Oh, boy.
oh.
I need one of these drones.
You fail
You know
one
what?
death saving throw.
Okay.
I mean, you have 2 of these, like, wrist things now.
I thought fucking Omega Crit Web was coming for you then, Pope. I was
This is
waiting
like
for
the-
it.
the-
I don't
what
think
was
I
it,
could
the
have did it. I don't think I could have did it. I think I needed like 10d6 to do that. If your max is 60, because that's the max I can
Yep.
get, right? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it. It was fun.
I mean,
It
good-
was fun pretending for a second. But no. Okay, you failed one death saving throw.
That's fair. It's more than fair.
I mean, good news is now we have 2 pieces of this hunter drone. Might be enough for me to recreate it.
Mhm. Got 2 of the, what was it, the
but-
control things, at least, yeah.
Yeah, this thing flies through that little clear plastic panel dividing the cabin and the back, and it dives into the side of Sherlock's head and explodes in the side. So he goes over onto the front of the dash. And the guy lying there has got like 1 hit point. What do you guys do? Oh, you pick up a pistol as well. Sorry, looting the guy. Pistol, phone, spent taser, and you've already got the knife.
Fucking Metallica's One starts playing in Athrina's head for a minute and she gets 1,000-yard stare as Sherlock brains her on her face.
It's like twice in like a couple days just happened within like a few feet of Athrina.
Less than 36 hours.
What's it?
I would like to pistol whip this guy.
Yeah,
with his own
get
gun.
this. It's gonna be worse for this man if he
Yeah,
lives.
but it's gonna be non-lethal if that's at all possible. That's why I'm not shooting. I'm just pistol whipping.
Okay.
It's gonna be worse for this man.
I guess that counts as an unarmed strike.
Yes, basically, yep. Yeah. Use that one.
Eh.
Oh, you try. He just kind of like, blocks it and is trying to kind of roll with it, even though he's in this really confined corner.
Hope is literally gonna apologize after that. Like, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't do that. Nix.
Gonna like just a punch, just an upward punch, just like down punch toward the side of the head.
Mhm.
With the I still have the pistol. Let's pistol with this man.
Just show me how it's done.
Yeah. If this is successful, it's gonna be like
This crit is going to be beautiful.
16.
16's a hit. Just.
It's just like I'm so sorry. Nix.
Athrina, wham!
All right. So, yeah, well, I mean, with 1 hit point, he
No.
gets knocked unconscious.
I'm gonna go stop
except-
Sherlock from dying.
Okay. So he will. My agent NPC will still start making death saving throws again. He just bled out too much, I think.
You know, like I think it's in the hips or is it in the wrist? Because I went from the wrist and I don't think that did anything.
He's got the momentum. Follow.
As you do
Yeah.
like this, like bandages smash you in the side of the face, like packets
Like-
just flap, and she's
There's
like, pressure
this-
chest now. And she's
Right.
There's a sweet spot right on the side of the head. He's out.
Thrina, make me that stabilizing action checky thing for Sherlock. I think it's DC 15 medicine.
Okay.
This van is.
I am a fucking golden god.
I'm gonna give Sherlock a hit point for that.
I want my luck back.
Come and take it.
Either of you in the back stabilizing this agent.
Oh, I thought because it was a non-lethal damage, he just was knocked out.
I mean,
not
he's
died.
still,
He's
still
been
alive.
bleeding a lot.
By now, he's making death
Oh,
saves,
shit.
and he just failed one.
Yeah, okay. I will try to stabilize.
I'll help. I'll help if I can.
All right.
I shouldn't be doing anything. This is not
No,
going
you
to
should be. You
well.
should be.
Make me
You should
a
be
medicine
medicining this
check.
person.
Make me medicine check advantage, and the DC is 15.
Okay.
Oh.
Boom. Okay, so you apply the pressure that Athrena asked for, and his heart is still beating. What do you guys do next?
Nyx is going to kind of look over into the seat with Sherlock. Oh. Next time invite me for one of your little dances here, but we have a little dance partner for you.
That's great, Big Bird. Right now, I think I want a nap.
Rika's in the fucking footwell at this van. She's like, "You shut up, leave him alone. Drive the van."
She'll pat his shoulder. It's like, yeah, we're good.
All right.
She's like,
Yeah, I get into the driver's seat and I just go right before, I turn the car on and I get ready to drive, but then I hesitate for a moment. I just go, Sherlock, just one thing.
Yeah.
You see me bring down the house from miles away. It's fucking dope, right? All right, yeah.
Take
Here we
good.
go. And I'm going to drive us to our hideout by the tube.
Cool. Yeah. And I want to fast forward to that. So you guys, you can get back. You can rest up, recuperate as you need to. Let me know what you want to do. You've got some healing to do, obviously, but I mean, you've also got the data that you needed to grab.
Nab. Yeah.
And you've got this other agent in the back of your van.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go. We're back in our hideout. We're gonna smuggle this guy. Before we smuggle him in, we're just gonna. Well, he's unconscious, so we're just gonna carry him. I feel like we should tape his mouth shut, just in case. I don't want him screaming. No, okay. We just bring him up.
once we all get in, sorry, Noah. I was just gonna say, if anyone's spending hit die, you get an extra D6 from me.
You are a saint.
So I've got a little med station set up, and I'm
Yeah,
just
got triage on the
processing
go.
everyone through. Yeah.
It's been a lot of triage.
A lot of Savlon going
last-
around.
36 hours, yeah.
Savlon and wet paper towels.
Oh, Savlon going around. Oh my god. Amazing. But
So I got
yeah,
an extra D6,
you
friends.
managed to get your captive kind of down the spiral steel steps of this old abandoned tube station, probably with a couple of handheld smartphone torches kind of guiding you down by with a couple of you. You set him down, start up your little triage, and the sound of a tube train on the the other side of the wall to you, and the actual using platform every 3 or 4 minutes breaks up, stops there, and then starts to ramp back up again, and that familiar rhythm kind of stays with you for the next couple of hours whilst you just rest and recuperate. That's completely up to you guys what you wanted to tackle first. And
I'm tying this guy up to
Yeah,
a
we're gonna
chair.
get this. I mean, this is. I mean, Sherlock has unfinished business with this guy.
Yeah.
Sherlock
then-
has a lot of business, but right now it's more he's coming to. He's coming round. He's eating Advil like chiclets.
Mhm.
And is just staring at Thrina, going, "Thank you."
That's all right. If you get any weird side effects, let me know. Yeah. I mean, you know what to look out for, right? You've had your fair share of concussions.
Yeah. No, this is sadly not new, except for the sensation of having half my face not there.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, we're brothers now.
Matching scars. Yeah.
All right, Hungan.
One last thing with this gentleman, though. If I could, I'd like to improvise a device, an explosive. So if he does escape from the chair, boom.
I would like to think that you found a little small ticket office, disused ticket office, and in that little kind of wooden frame with old glass panes towards the front of it, and then you can just go in, and it's a very small, maybe 10 foot by 10 foot room. And so you put him just in the middle, this empty little room with a chair, strap this IED to him, and just sit him there, leave him there.
It's not enough to take out the room, but it's not enough to bring down the house, but it's enough to like make anything in the room have a very bad day.
And he groggily wakes up as you're just strapping the last bits of this to him, and then he looks down and he looks up at you, and he kind of sighs and he's like,
I'm just finishing your bomb. It's literally got your name on it. I don't know your name, but I wrote James on it. Your name wouldn't happen to be James, would it? Serendipity.
funnily enough.
Oh, what's up, James? You mind if I call you Jimmy? What's up, Jimmy?
How did you do that?
Do what? Guess your name?
No.
I should pretend I just know everything, but I don't.
You know what I mean.
Well, I have a question for you. Where do you guys keep getting these drones that do this? Because I gotta tell you, it sucks, but I want one.
Come work for us then.
Oh, who's us? Where do I put in my application?
Call themselves Hive, like a Saturday morning cartoon villain group. Next thing they'll be doing Cobra la 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 as they come crying out.
This is your interrogator. I'm just the middle guy.
Okay. We should chat more though.
Yeah, you seem swell, Jimmy. I hope things go okay for you. But you should probably tell him what he wants to know, or things are not gonna go okay for you.
I will say I am in a bit of a mood, but I think you caught me on a good day. I'm feeling kind of grateful. So I'm not going to try and beat around the bush or necessarily rough you up. I'm kind of sore, but from one professional asshole to another. I have a few questions. I know you're going to more than likely resist, but I am going to tell you my intention is not to kill you. My intention is to get a few answers and then turn you over to my friends in MI6.
I don't want to kill Jimmy.
Again?
I am fairly certain that the agency that's compromised is domestic, not foreign. I don't think the Foreign Office is compromised. I am almost well certain that the domestic services here in the UK are compromised. And you would know about that, wouldn't you?
But what do you know about joint intelligence?
I do some of the info stuff. Let me just, again, professional asshole from one to another. Like, the thing back there, I am fairly certain is because you didn't read my file.
Read the file, Jimmy.
Like, usually when people come to extricate me, they bring twice what you brought. Now, you did have me at a significant disadvantage as I just had a vigorous coffee date with some of your friends in the domestic service. On a weekend of all things, during a peaceful protest, you guys are just naughty. But yeah, no, we've got a name. And from your alphabet soup and personal experience, I know who's actually pulling all your strings. You're not going to believe me. You're going to treat it like some sort of conspiracy theory. So I'm not even going to start down that alley. But you were part of a group here to extricate info. You ran into a rival organization that's international here helping out MI6, as well as a criminally underfunded tax service. But I think that's by design by the folks that you work for. So, what I need to know is a few things. Do you know a gentleman named Smythe? First of all.
I know of Smythe, but I'm sorry. You're not really going to get any useful information out of me on that front.
That's genuinely unfortunate to hear. I found he's very good at hiding things, very good at arranging things. Part of the reason I'm even here is because of him. Little kerfuffle back in Zabrovnia that I helped orchestrate. So he's definitely on my dance card. But it's sad to hear that it's great to know that you know of him. It means that we're definitely on the right track. And that, like a Saturday morning cartoon show, because I love myself some cartoons. We just have to keep going through you all till I find, like, maybe the Baroness or Destro so they can give me Cobra Commander. Yeah. Next thing is, I know funding's always an issue. It's the thing that we all run into. You and your little group wouldn't happen to be doing some money laundering here locally.
No, but we know you are.
Well, that's more trying to find how this all works, you see, because I am dead certain there's a lot of this alphabet soup that's used in the local housing market to clean funds. It's surprisingly easy. You just need to know the right people. But no, I'm more just personal curiosity. The nice lady that I had a conversation with in that police station before everything went up in flames. Is she with your group, or is she genuinely with MI5?
Probably MI5, I don't know.
Oh. Now I feel even more sad. That's a shame. She was, before I lost conscious, in the splash zone. So the likelihood of her surviving is small. What a shame. But, you hungry? I'm feeling a little beckish. You like pastries? I'm a fan of pastries. And I'm going to walk out of the room and just give Nyx a look of, I'm tired. I'm going to go and get pastries. Do what you want.
She'll nod and smile. He'll be fine.
And yeah, I'm going to leave.
Okay.
And I'm going to go get the nicest pastries I can find near this tube station.
Okay. No problem.
So I'm just gonna go too, Jimmy. That was a real intense moment you two just had. I feel like you hit it off. I don't even know why I stayed in here. Don't leave your chair, you'll blow up. Have a good day, Jimmy. I just
All right.
Rena's going to be as far away from this as possible. She doesn't want to know about interrogation. She doesn't want to know about the horrible shit they're doing to this fucking dude. She's going to sit in a little corner with a little laptop and begin looking at this data that she's going to be decrypting it because she just yoinked it, right? It wasn't fully decrypted.
I think like decryption was running or
Copied it.
something, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at the time you straight up just
Rip the info.
Yeah, just copied it wholesale. But now you've actually got decrypted files. Now you can actually start going through things.
That's right, yeah.
Make me an espionage check.
Espionage, okay.
Yeah, have a little doobie as well.
Little doobie. Oh, let's
friend.
use the doobie. Yeah.
Can we use it?
Just fuck it, yellow. 19.
3 questions.
So here's the thing. It's been several weeks since we had this mission. I've forgotten what we even wanted this information
You can ask me some basic.
Well,
you can ask me some basic questions too, but the fans
all
here
this.
as well.
There's a, because we didn't just rip a single drive.
No, we ripped the whole thing.
We ripped the whole damn thing. But leads from my notes is we're looking for information off a particular drive that was hooked up to the server farm. We're looking for info that ties into foreign purchases made locally here that are tied to money laundering, as well as possibly financial information, not of whoever the cabinet is. So if we're actually going to get any sort of names or more likely holding companies, it's through this.
Mm. So there you go, Sam. That's what we're after.
All right. I mean, look, these questions can be as vague as you like, right? And then I can give you some juicy information, some juicy leads and stuff. Maybe even some answers to what you're looking for. So, are you looking for links to the cabinet? Are you looking for, or maybe are you trying to identify the data that Hive wanted to nab?
Yes, that's
'Cause maybe
definitely
that will
one.
give you a
like,
clue.
yeah, what they're after. So that'll be one question. You know, what data will Hive after? And then definitely links to the cabinet.
Okay. So, answer number 1. Corroborating a little bit of the intel that you know and basically looking at the data as best you can and probably fixing like the kind of direction they were heading in terms of the actual physical drives that they were heading maybe towards. You piece together that they were looking to grab financial information that was absolutely, yes, about linking or at least highlighting which like foreign shell companies would be of a particular interest to HMRC in terms of like basically tax dodging. And they were concerning themselves with, and I think probably combined with a little bit of maybe interrogation of the guy, you pinpoint the fact that they were looking to grab data that HMRC had on money that was going to a shell company in the Cayman Islands called Milton Green Limited, I guess.
Okay. That's 2 questions.
No.
One more. Oh, no.
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 That was the one.
That was just one. Oh, fuck. Okay. Damn.
So,
all right.
Hive was concerning themselves with the HMRC data. Sorry, the data that HMRC had on money that was getting funneled into Milton Green Limited in the Cayman Islands.
Milton Green. The Caymans. Nice. Okay. Let me just jot that down real quick.
And you can absolutely pull up basic information on registered office address, which, by the way, a couple hundred other companies have the same registered office. Because there's probably, I don't know, like 12 buildings on the Cayman Islands. No, I'm no offense to Cayman Islands. I don't know what the place is like.
I don't know.
No, legitimately, within one office building, because of some of the foreign press that's gone out and then promptly buried.
I've been reading the Panama Papers, don't you worry. I'll read the Guardian. Yeah, I've got it all.
There's about 800 companies operating out of one building.
Yep.
It's 5-story.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 800 companies.
Very efficient office space in the Cayman Islands.
Very efficient, yeah.
It's bigger on the inside.
Okay. So it gives us an address, at least, and a lead to start working on. Okay, so that goes open into another window on Athrina's PC for later. She's one of those people with 90 tabs.
Oh, I hate you. Cool, okay. Numero dos.
Duo?
Yeah, sure. Due. Whatever language you want.
Duh. She's
It can
French.
be a specific thing then about the information that you have from your info gathering, from your intelligence gathering. It can be another more general question to give you another lead or anything like that. And feel free to crowdfund it as well, guys. If you have a lead or a clue that you want to clarify, now is the time. We have the technology.
Just want more information on those drones.
Those drones are manufactured out of a tech company in India.
Hunt begins.
Southern India.
God.
I'll give you a proper location.
Are we gonna have to go to India so freaking Ope can
You have to
heist
go to
a
the
drone
Cayman
factory?
Islands. You have to go to India for the drone factory.
Like, we just need to make enough money so So
We
Oak
can
can
buy
purchase.
we can buy
purchase
the
the
drone
drone company.
factory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, remember, I'll show you this again, friends. I'll pull up the little handout.
Yeah, the heist.
No.
Yeah.
Where'd Hex
You
go?
steal the company.
There we go. Right, Hex. Dropship. You can requisition virtually any pieces of standard equipment, providing your location can be traced via the app and delivered by drone. You must pay for the equipment through your own funds or an account linked to your profile. The equipment takes anywhere from 20 minutes to arrive in urban centers to 2 days while you're in rural locations.
So their drones are all being
Hex
manufactured by the same
dropship.
company. Yeah.
Just like
Okay, good to know. But
some drones.
That hunting drone's so fucking bad.
I have a very keyed-in question if we want to use it. What, if any, campaign donations has Milton Green made to different governments around the world? And
Ooh.
who
Ooh.
have they been donating to?
I'm going to say that this actually takes you guys a couple of days of digging around. You're starting to work a little bit like investigative journalists. As things quieten down a little bit in London, and you either spend your days in the dark and gloomy, disused tube station platform and its little offices, or you manage to sneak away to a cafe with a few pastries or something for a day or two after. And at some point, Johnny's want to get his van back, right? But so through that investigation work, through that proper analyst, real intelligence work, you can trace a pattern where Milton Green has been making strategic political donations to seemingly opponents in their respective political spheres. They have basically been strategically donating to anyone, everyone. You can't get a real fix on kind of where their political leanings are or who they're trying to back. It might be that through more research, through more leads, you can figure out what the plan is, but there is definitely a much wider kind of conspiratorial plan at work here, rather than going, we're going to fund this political party or this political movement. They have a hand, the donations at least point to having a hand in a few different political movements that have cropped up. Stuff like a Brexit, or maybe like a kind of Arab Spring, or stuff that's happened politically in history. And they definitely have donations to the Zabrovnian government that was installed.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
But on that bombshell, let's wrap up. Lots to think about.
Fuck.
We're getting closer.
I don't know what playing this game is doing to me, because you said bomb and I literally got happy.
You need more go-go juice, that's what you need.
I was like, yes.
No, but seriously, folks at home, don't make bombs and blow up.
Yeah, don't do
stations.
that.
Please
Don't.
All right. thanks for playing with me, folks. It's good. We can, just kind of getting our way back into it this year. I am going to be completely upfront with you guys. I remembered. I read through the the little campaign brief that we sent around, our little primer thing, and we have these things with the spy game and it's in the rulebook as well. I think it's in the GM booklet that's part of the GM screen pack. And it's about kind of pitching your game to your players and the different levels of brutality, the different levels of travel, geography, and stuff like that. And ours was a globe-trotting campaign. I forgot that it was globe-trotting, and we centralized it in Zabrovnia and did a bit there, and then we kind of got really embedded in what was going on there. So I want to move around. So if you want to skip, if you want a little bit of a time skip, and if you want to dig a bit more into London, sure, I'm not going to force you. But if you want to hit the Cayman Islands, if you want to hit a drone factory in southern India, then we should absolutely do it, because we're about that. That's what we're meant to be doing in this campaign. So let's do it.
I'm ready to pack my swimmers and my.
Yeah, we've blown up a
sunnies.
sizable amount of London.
I think Sherlock's going to be politely asked by MI6 to leave the country for an extended period of time.
You need to get out.
Yeah, that's fair. Cool.
I think today's little experiment has prompted Oppenheimer to start thinking outside the bun in terms of how he can use that hexplosion.
And you know what? If we're going to time skip as well, we're going to do a bit of a location skip or something, I'll give you guys a level.
Oh, yes.
I'm
just more than
I'm okay.
Oh.
Never stifle the excitement, Noir. Never.
Feels like a feels like a milestone. Now, are you going to put it in Ranger or are you going to put it in Technician?
Yeah, Ranger.
I don't know.
Depends on I guess it depends on what kind of cool stuff you get at whatever level.
Or what kind of cool contacts you get in the Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
Are you going for Island Gangsters? I am.
I mean, well, apparently my Hammer boys, they're not too keen on me. I don't know why. I feel like we're best friends.
Business.
We don't have to get embroiled in organized crime in every country we go to. I'm just going to put that one out there.
I love Athena so much. You're like, can we stop the crime? No.
The person wanted on Interpol's red list is just like, could we take a break from all the criminal activity? I'm kind of like spent.
It's like the goodwill from like
it's
chill out. From Athena's first aid doctoring has kind of like slid into as she's been like accessory to like all this nonsense. Like
you've changed.
Yeah, that do no harm oath is out the window, baby.
Hey, Athena has done no harm. She's not killed anyone.
Not killed. Yes, you are correct. You have not directly killed anyone.
I mean,
indirectly,
in that case, Oppenheimer has not killed anybody either.
Indirectly.
I think.
Say, look, indirect deaths are just a theme of my characters. Y'all just have to deal with it. It's just something that happens around me. It's not my fault.
It's just.
Hi, Miria. It's nice to see you. It's not quite Thursday yet.
So that means we're level 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to make harder enemies.
We're so bad.
They're already hard.
They are like that.
It's time to start punching tanks. No.
They not gonna lie, they already hard.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
We need some boulder punching Chris Redfield action.
Yeah,
I need to try and get in if we go to the Cayman Islands, particularly, it's probably going to feel more like Hitman. But if we go to the Indian drone factory, it's going to feel a bit more Metal Gear Solid, maybe. So I need to put in like a tank fight, and then I need to put in like a helicopter fight. On top of the whole building.
Okay,
I've been trying to get a helicopter,
and then Sherlock needs to have a terrible accident and 90% of his body is replaced by a cool nano machine and he's wearing Cuban heels for some reason. And then he fights a US senator as the final boss.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I do not need. No. Let's be fair. If Sherlock
He
was going
fights
to be a Metal,
Moriarty on top of a Metal Gear.
if Sherlock was going to be a Metal Gear character, he'd be Revolver Ocelot, and we all know this.
Yep. Fact.
Yeah. Yeah, he would.
Hear that, James?
Yeah.
You're in chat. We need to put Metal Gears into this game now.
Metal Gear.
Oh boy.
All right, let's. All right, that's enough shenanigans.
Oof.
Give us your outros. Tell us what you're up to and where you're doing. Noir, give us all your amazing news again, because
Okay, here we go.
we got people in now.
Okay, here we go. There's a lot, so hold on to your butts, because there's a bunch of stuff that I have not announced that I kind of need to. So here we go. First off, we just announced today the Into the Sunset cast, which is a 5th edition game that I'll be running. It's a 6-parter with Brennan Lee Mulligan, Persephoroth, KP, Sam DeLev, and Brito. They start at level 3. They're going to end at level 20 and sunset their characters. It's going to be a good time. I am also the newest sponsored streamer from Blackcraft Cult, which is very, very exciting. I also have a few other partnerships that I should mention. I'm going to be mentioning them a lot more on my streams. I'm going to be streaming today. But I'm just gonna announce them here first. So I am backed by NordVPN, as well as March 1st Studios, Humble Bundle, Found Familiar, and Death Coffee. So I've got a couple of affiliate and partner links if you want to check that out. More importantly, I have a GoFundMe, which I could really use the help with. I am moving to Canada, which is expensive. So if you have any change you can toss my way, I would greatly appreciate it, because the moving quote to move to Canada, when I saw it, I cried. So I'm just gonna put the link to the GoFundMe right in chat, and if you can help me out, that would be awesome. And if you can't help me out, just please quote retweet it, because that's how we beat the algorithm. The algorithm buries likes and it buries retweets, but quote retweets pop up for some reason. So I would greatly appreciate that. That is mainly everything for me. I'll be streaming tonight with some junk tube, just me, the community, and watching really shitty YouTube videos. So come hang out. It's always a good time. That's it.
Thanks so much. Susie, when are you back with the streams?
Hello. I'm considering today my easing back into streaming.
Of course.
Because I was going to stream yesterday, but then I was very tired, and then I was just like, no, we're not doing that.
It's fine.
But yeah, so I'm back as of today, which means tomorrow I will be on After the Fire at 2 p.m. Eastern, right here, where I will probably die, because I don't trust Jonathan Fry.
Don't, as a rule. Generally.
And he was like, I want to have a scene with Susie. And I messaged him. I was like, why? And he's like, I was like, but why, Jonathan? Why? And he didn't give me a really solid answer. So then on Friday, I'll be back on my channel, and I don't know what I'm going to be playing. Probably something.
Teaching us how to play Cowboy Dollies.
Maybe.
And starting
maybe
your
some Red
RP
Dead.
server up.
Because you can just do it like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'll get the person who's doing the coding, and I'll just be like, "Fuck your job, fuck your life."
Yep.
Just code, please.
Sam
code
said
the server.
they wanted
Thank
it,
you.
so we're getting it.
Yeah, Sam wants it now, so chop chop.
Exactly.
So yeah, that will be and I'll be back as usual Monday to Friday from about 2 p.m. Eastern every day, either on my channel at twitch.tv/Susanna Grace, or here at Black Cats Gaming, where I will be playing spies and not spies.
You were offered a spy ship and you didn't take it.
Look, I was 13. I was trying to be good. I didn't know
Look
that
what
I would be one of the
happened.
major antagonists in the war, okay? I didn't know. I was like, genuinely went, I'm going to play a character who keeps her nose clean and her head down and stays out of trouble. And that lasted all of 5
Like
episodes.
half an hour.
So,
Yeah.
so there you go. That's me.
Thank you. Poe, you got anything coming up in the new year?
So much. Hey everybody, Pope here, Pope World on Twitter, Pope World on Twitch. I lurk at all your streams, and I'm going to be by the end of this month working a third as hard as Noir. So
Right.
yeah, let me just see what's on the docket. I don't have precise dates and times for everything, but I'll just say, aside from the wonderful spy game here, you can see me in stuff like Mechton, Blue Rose, Pugmire. I'm running that one.
Nice.
And as well as
so much.
oh, it's so good. Simbaroom, and I think other things as well, but I don't have everything in front of me right now. But yeah, so I'll be working a third as hard as more. And you will have a lot of opportunities to see me throughout the week, especially on Sundays. That'll be a double header with Pugmire, and then later on that evening, Masks. So if you want to have your wholesomeness, see me on Sundays. But if you want to see the absolute ridiculousness and a character that is just a global trotting job creator, I hope we can come back here. Also, if you've made it this far and you are watching over on YouTube, let's just go with something simple. #drone to let us know that you made it to the end. And thank you all so much, whether you're watching live, VOD, YouTube, wherever you are, you're as much part of this as we are, because the story is nothing without its audience. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful start to your year, and I hope to see you all again very soon.
Thank you. And Lynn, got anything coming up?
Yeah, you can, for streaming stuff, we're getting back started up. Next week on Tuesday, I'm going to be starting up Yualia, a Redwall tale on the amphitheater, where we get to be cute little animals. And I've been putting up art. They've been putting up art for it, and we've had 2 otters, and probably a few more are going to be coming out through the week until Tuesday. So we'll shall see that. I'm going to be a squirrel that shoots a bow and arrow, so that should be fun.
Cool. Super nice. All right. Well, yeah, Susie kind of did it for us. Tomorrow we're back with After the Fire, 7 p.m. UK time. It's 2 p.m. Eastern, for some fairly chill scenes with characters, just talking to each other. Probably a bit of a parlay with Ashford, but whatever. And then you can come back to us next Wednesday for more Spy Game. You can grab the Spy Game over at blackcatsgamingshop.com, and you can find us around the internet at Black Cats Gaming, or follow Black Cats, like here on the Twitch and on and on the Twitters. And if you wanted to catch up at all with any of our Spy Game or any of our After the Fire Game of Thrones campaign, you can always head over to the YouTube as well, and you've got all of the goodness of that, and a few kind of little one-shots and stuff that we've done in the past there as well, for your delectation. Now, let's look at Raid, which I have totally lined up. There it is. There's the button. Oh, man, it shows me like 3 people, because apparently no one's streaming at the moment. What is going on? Can I just go back to the normal Twitch? Because I might have a bigger pool of friends.
While Sam is doing that, if you backed Curse Captains of Cthulhu on Kickstarter earlier last year, I forgot that we changed years.
Last year.
Last year, there was an update that came out just before Christmas with the first 2 chapters of the beta out. So if you haven't had a look through yet, please do. There was
Oh
no,
Susie's frozen. So we put out a couple of the bits of the beta, which you can grab if you are a backer. We're also at the moment we are testing late pledges on our Kickstarter your backer kit thing. The spells are so good they broke Susie. It's true. And we are just testing the last little bits of the late pledges at the moment, and the making the backer kit available. Once we've done that, I'm aiming for kind of late this month, then we will obviously post all about it and let you guys know so that you can get on board if you haven't already. So anyway, let's just forget that Susie, and there we go. We're just going to go raid Table Story because now everything's gone to shit because the cameras are all wrong and it's all gone.
I mean, what a face to freeze on, though. That was a good one.
It was a beautiful face to freeze on. It was good. It was good. All right, everyone. Give Table Story our love. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.